Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing some death predictions for The Walking Dead for the second half of Season 5. So yeah, basically, my predictions for who's going to die, I'm going to say the character's name, then my reasons if they're going to die or not, maybe, yes, no, maybe, so yeah, the characters are going to be Rick, Carl, Daryl, Michonne, Glen, Maggie, Tara, Carol, Tyreese, Sasha, Abraham, Eugene, Rosita, Noah, Morgan, Judith, and Father Gabriel. So yeah, let's start off with Rick. He's pretty obvious. No, I don't think he's gonna die. I mean, he's the main character. So yeah, I mean, it's very unlikely they're gonna kill him off. I mean, there's still so many things they could do with him. With the comics, also, we have to include that. There's so many storylines that he has to be included with. From translation from the comics to the TV show. There's no way they're gonna kill him off. I mean, if they kill him off, they're straight up crazy. Carl, same reason. Very unlikely they're gonna kill him off. And also, for whatever reason, let's say they do kill off Rick, Carl will be the next likely choice to take place of Rick in case they, for whatever reason, do kill off Rick, which I would say would be very unlikely. Michonne, again, very unlikely they'd kill her off. There's still a lot of development they could do with her character. There's a lot of development they could do with her character. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's very unlikely. Also, she's a fan favorite, so very unlikely they could kill her off. Daryl, again, very unlikely they could kill him off. Fan favorite, but Robert Kirkman did say that anybody could die, so if anybody could die, many people speculate that'd be Daryl because he is a fan favorite. But I would like to think no, but there's a very small chance that he could die. It's a very small chance, extremely small chance that he could die, but still very unlikely. Yeah, then we have Glen. Glen, yeah, they could kill him off. I think he's a maybe. For me, he's a maybe. They could kill him off this second half, just to give us a shocking death. And yeah, and also another thing in The Walking Dead is that no couple is safe, so they're gonna have to kill off either Glen or Maggie. So yeah, but I don't think they'd kill off Glen. First off, he's fan favorite, and also if they were to kill him off, they'd maybe want to do it similar to how they did in the comics. Spoilers. So yeah, he's dead in the comics. But that's all I'm gonna say. So for me, Glen is a maybe. Maggie, she's a maybe for me. She's a maybe. For her, again, couple stuff. Couples in the zombie apocalypse, they're never safe. For her, it's a maybe. And also, she just lost her sister Beth. She lost her father, Herschel. So So who knows what she's gonna do in the comics? There is that one storyline, if you guys remember. I'm not gonna say what happened for those who haven't read the comics, but she did try some stuff. So for her, it's a maybe. Tara, she's a maybe for me. She's maybe. I mean, she still has a lot of development to go. She still has a lot of things that can be developed from her, and also she's the only person from the governor's side that she's the only person in the governor's side, so she could tell her side of the story to some of the other members and tell how other survivors are. She's also the only other character that isn't part of the core group. Aside from Abraham and his group, she's the only other character that has experienced other stuff outside of the group, and at one point was an antagonist to the group. So for me, she's a maybe. I mean, yeah, she still has a lot of development. So yeah, but then again, her purpose has already been served, so they could kill her off. Carol, she's a maybe for me. I mean, the mid-season finale, most of us thought it was gonna be between Beth or Carol that was gonna die. Beth obviously died. So for many of us, the next most logical step will be to kill off Carol. So yeah, I mean, and also she's already gotten enough character development. I think it's already her time anyways. So for me, it's a maybe. I do think there is just a few more things they could do with her, but overall, her character is more or less done. So yeah, next up will be Sasha. For me, she's very likely to die. For me, she's a yes. After Bob, she really has no purpose. Tyreese, he's a yes. Again, he really doesn't have much of a purpose anymore. and overall he's weak. He's weak-minded. Because he really doesn't have the guts to do many things, like kill people or whatever. He's really weak-minded. So for me, he's very likely. It's like what Martin said in the first episode of season 5. Either kill or it's either you or the other person is it's like kill or be killed, and I think he's gonna be killed. So yeah, Sasha and Tyreese, they're both yes. Next up, Abraham. I don't think they're gonna kill him off yet. There's still so much they could do with him. There's so many things they could do with him. And he's a new character, so I don't think they're gonna kill him off. Rosita, same reason. I don't think they're gonna kill her off. She's too much of a new character. There's still a lot of stuff they could do with her. Eugene, same thing. Too much of a new character, and they really can't kill him off now. So Abraham, Rosita, and Eugene. Nah, I don't think they're gonna kill any of them off. But if they had to kill one of them off, I'd go with Rosita. She's probably, out of the whole group, she's the most useless one out of the whole group. And even in the comics, she's pretty useless. So all of them know, but again, a very, very small chance for Rosita to possibly be killed off. Then we have Noah. For me, he's a maybe. He could be killed off, but for me, I don't think they're gonna kill him off immediately. I think more towards the end of the season. Once we get to Alexandria or this new community in Washington, I think once he has served his purpose, they're gonna kill him off. I think right now it's a little too early for him to be killed off. I do think that eventually he will be killed off. So for me, he's a maybe. Morgan, unlikely. Again, unlikely. He's a fan favorite to begin with, and also we really have like no development out of him. We've only really seen. We've only really had 2 episodes with him. And then we've had cameos in 2 other episodes. So, we still need to develop more again. And again, he's a fan favorite. So, again, very unlikely. Judith, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to kill her. Also, first off, it'd be very morbid to kill a baby to begin with. It'd be very difficult to kill her off. And, yeah, it'd just be very morbid to begin with. So I think eventually they will kill her off. I don't think right now. I don't think it's the proper moment to kill her off right now. So yeah, Judith, I don't think so. Also, it'd be just too morbid, too fucked up, and yeah. For me, I wouldn't care if they killed her off, but I think the general audience would think that killing off Judith would be fucked up. Because, they already had their one chance to kill off Judith, which would be similar to the comics. They could have killed her off in that way, but, even with maybe substitute that one character from the comics that was carrying her, and then go with the same process, but, aside from that, it's really difficult to actually kill off a baby. And next up we have Father Gabriel. Again, no, he's still too much of a new character. Father Gabriel, he's too much of a new character. I still think there's a lot of stuff they could do with him. And yeah, so just to go over again, Rick No, Carl No, Michonne No, Daryl No, Glen Maybe, Maggie Maybe, Tara Maybe, Carol Maybe, Sasha Yes, Tyreese Yes, Abraham No, Rosita No, Eugene No, Noah Maybe, Morgan No, Judith No, and Father Gabriel No. So yeah, that's basically it for my death predictions for the second half of season 5. What are your death predictions? Who do you think is gonna die in the second half? And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. I reviewed the Walking Dead comic book series and TV show series, which comes back on February 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, February 9th. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on these death predictions, and what are your death predictions? Who do you think is gonna die? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.